As you can see, I'm in such a better mood than I was in the last video I recorded. I think that purge was so necessary because I feel like I'm so much clearer on my boundaries and standards in my life. If I didn't go through that month of hibernation, chaos, purging, death, rebirth, I wouldn't be smiling right now. Yesterday I did a solo micro dosing shroom trip. They gave me the most amazing download and I feel like I need to share it with the world. This is what today's video is about, the self-love computer. Before we start with that, the message also was work with amethyst and obsidian, and I want to show you like my amazing 2 obsidian crystals. They're so beautiful. Like, how cool are those? And I sleep with those next to my bed. And then this, it's huge. It's so heavy. It's like, I don't know, 2 kilos. Most amazing crystal that I own. I have my Lakshmi here as well. The amethyst was communicating with me during the trip. Amethyst with obsidian, I felt was protecting my thoughts from intruders, because as soon as I tapped into that frequency, I tapped into like a higher radio station, and then like earthly sounds disappeared and I was on the frequency of the crystals. It was amazing, and like nothing could enter my thoughts. I was like, I didn't know I could combine those 2 crystals together and feel that energetic power. So I need to explore this more. I've always been into crystals like for years, and my whole house is full of crystals, and I know a lot about crystals. I've been using them for years, but I didn't know about this combination. So I'm so happy, especially when you're feeling low or negative thoughts and things like that. I think this is a good combination that could help some of you. So okay, so let's get started with the concept of the self-love computer. I literally just brainstormed, channeled and downloaded all the words that came through me, and so that you can understand it from you and a computer, and how you are the computer and you have full control of every part of you. Okay, so your core self, you are the motherboard. Your self-esteem is the central processing unit. Your personal values are your core system files. Your memories are your internal hard drive. Your subconscious mind is your cloud storage. Your unconscious mind is your deep archive storage. Personal growth is your software updates. Your personal boundaries is your firewall. Mindful living or mindfulness is your real-time monitoring. Your self-expression is your user interface. And this is where I got really creative. Your trauma recovery is your factory reset. Your physical beauty is your 4K Ultra HD display. Your glowing skin is your well-maintained hard drive exterior. Your positive self-talk is your optimized code. Your negative self-talk is malware. Your inner critic is a virus. Your self-protection is an antivirus. Your failure is a system crash. Your emotional shutdown is system hibernation. Your emotional resilience is error handling. Your stress management is your cooling system. When you recharge, you're in sleep mode. When you forget or you have amnesia, your body's like deleting files. Your life experiences are your data input and output. Your emotional clutter are your temporary files. Letting go is the recycling bin. Your self-perceived low value is you running in safe mode. And your self-perceived high value is your premium software suite. Gratitude are system acknowledgements. Appreciation is your positive feedback loop. Enlightenment is your quantum processor. Inner peace is stable performance and temperature. Forgiveness is clearing the cache. Motivation is your power supply. Adaptability are your firmware updates. Wealth and money are your available system resources. And prosperity is your abundant storage and processing power. When you're in your empowered energy, this is your boosted performance. When you are in your dark feminine energy, or you've activated that, more empowered you with boundaries, that's your night vision senses. When you're burnt out, you're overheating. When you're in a victim mindset, there's a persistent error message. When you're experiencing jealousy, that's a resource allocation conflict. When you're experiencing envy, your resources are being used to monitor other systems. When you feel ugly, you just have an outdated graphics driver. Sorry, I'm just cracking up so much. I just couldn't believe how much, oh my God, how it's so easy to look at ourselves as a computer, and all these bad thoughts are just codes and illegal software, basically. So what was I saying? Yeah, okay. Shame are hidden system processes which just need to be cleared. Your social connections are Wi-Fi. Trust is secure encryption, so trust within yourself, and also your ability to trust others. Celebration are system notifications. This one you're going to love. Fast manifesting is your 3D printer. Fast magnetism is your high-speed data transfer. Attraction is strong signal reception, and repulsion is signal interference. So there you have it. 60 reflections of you as the self-love computer, and every part of you. It's coded by not only your DNA and your upbringing, but also the input and output that you're feeding your system with every day. So you can see this as, wow, you are the computer. If you're using your computer, you have full control over your laptop, and you give it instructions on what to do. So why can't you do the same with yourself? And every time you say positive things to yourself, you're like optimizing your code. Every time you take time to learn new things and develop yourself, you're upgrading your software. And on the reverse, when you say bad things to yourself, or you have a bad perception of the external world or outside world, you're creating more bugs and malware and viruses, and it's just, your system needs to be cleaned. Just like you need to delete files on a computer, you just need to clean those files. And it doesn't have to be this long ass healing process, as you hear. Like when you want to delete something off computer, you just delete it. You decide, I'm done with that. Or sometimes when your storage is out, right, you need to go onto your folders and get rid of stuff so that you can free up space for your new projects and for your new things. So do the same with yourself. Like reflect on the thoughts, behaviors, habits that are clogging up your computer. It can't run the programs efficiently. So let's say you are programming yourself with positive affirmations, but you still have all this gunk of unworthiness in your system. Then it's like conflict of interest. And then you're going to start to think, oh, it's not working. These affirmations are not working. The practices that I'm doing are not working. My skin isn't glowing, whatever. It's because you've got to get rid of some of that gunk, letting go, forgiveness. So put things in your recycling bin, and your emotional clutter, put it in your temporary files. Forgiveness for me was like an amazing, what did I write? Clearing the cache. So like, stop letting those old thoughts and past experiences affect your present and future. Forgive for yourself, not for always for the other, because your forgiveness is always about the self. And start to clean first before you start to program a system with new files. It's just like, think of your mobile. You can only have so many apps running at once before the system crashes. And also, if you have a ton of crappy apps on your phone or on your computer that just are taking up space, that's like the free version running in safe mode. You're just filling up your computer with useless stuff that you don't even use, whereas you could be upgrading yourself with premium software suite. So like high value self, like what can you do to invest in yourself? Like whether that be your physical appearance, whether that be getting guidance, coaching, mentorship, investing in a members club, investing in a better gym, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be what everyone else is doing. Like what makes you feel premium and high sweet. Maybe it's like upgrading your overall lifestyle, and maybe that's going to take some time, but your current self can't experience the upgraded self, like the high value woman or the high value man, if you're still with the decluttered programming and viruses and bugged. You've got to optimize your code. So yes, it does start with some positive self-talk, but there's going to be some cleaning to do. And this video is not specifically about that, but I will create a video about this if you want. And it's not just about cleaning the subconscious mind. You've got an unconscious mind. That's your deep archive storage that you probably don't have access to unless you did plant medicine or you saw a healer that can see your blind spots, basically. Obviously, that's what I do. There's more to it than positive self-talk and physical changes. You can do it yourself if you put the effort and time. And the Oracle decks can help you as well. Like I would say, if you're not ready to invest in someone who can help you with this, if you're struggling with your confidence and loving yourself every day, and just really, even what I realized yesterday was like, maybe some people don't really even understand what self-love is. It's not vanity or pride. It's about knowing yourself so deep that you love the shadow and the light parts of yourself, and the awareness of who you are from ancient perspectives, and you're like, wow, I'm this incredible being beyond this 3D exterior that just does. That's why I've been talking about feminine energy a lot, because in the stillness is the only way that you're going to be able to observe yourself. So you're never not doing per se, it's just you're observing. That stillness of non 3D action allows you to reflect. So you're giving yourself, like as I wrote, self-reflection is system diagnostics. You're reflecting on your whole system. How do I feel on a daily basis? And you're not running an overdrive. So if some days you feel overheated, you will think, oh, today I feel overheated. But if you don't do the system diagnostics, then how are you going to know that you're burnt out? You won't. You'll be so used to the burnout that you won't even realize you're stressed or burnt out. Trust me, I've been there. And then when you least expect, your system will crash, and that's why you experience all these symptoms like backache, because your body's like, oh, you're tired, but you're not. It's just you didn't listen to the cues when your body was speaking to you, or whatever. Like you get my point. Yes, and there's just a different way to see yourself when you start to go deep, let's just say, into the unconscious mind. And yeah, so what I was saying is oracle cards. Like, I can't suggest one for this because this is obviously something I just came up with. I would love to create my own oracle deck about this. This would be awesome. Probably shouldn't have said that, but well, c'est la vie. Oracle decks will be messages from your higher self that maybe you're not consciously able to process at the moment. So let's say I pick a deck, I pick a card, and sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't, but then it will after. It will become very, very clear, and it's always your higher self speaking to you. So yeah, let's maybe pull some cards on this. Ooh, I used this card, I used this deck a few days ago. And I got this same card, this one, Momentum, Mars, Pyrite. Personally, I see Pyrite as like fool's gold. Don't be fooled by the external shimmery gold. It's about the gold from within. Mars is a planet of fire, passion, momentum. First word I just heard was burnout. So yeah, sometimes we want to when we're excited. So today I'm feeling a lot of fire, actually, like my fire's back. And this morning I was rushing like crazy. I woke up late because I had this lucid dream. I was at the gym late, so already my system was like, hurry up, like you need to rush, you need to go back home. And then towards the end of the workout I thought, okay, it's been an hour and 15, it's only an hour late today, there's no immediate rush. My mind was rushing because I'd lost time, but that was like the energy of losing time when I know that I can just catch up that time if I'm more productive. So yeah, that's also like taking some time to catch yourself when you are in that Mars energy, I would say. Like too much momentum isn't good either, you know? There's a balance with everything. Like check how you're feeling. Is it sustainable? And I know there's always going to be periods when we go through busy times. Like this week is very busy for me. And so I want to maximize my time today and tomorrow. And I know I can feel that rush and excitement and passion and Mars energy coming in. But I also know that on Wednesday and Thursday, I've got a big conference, and I want to rest on Tuesday and Friday. And I've also got an event on Saturday that I want to be fully present for. But if I'm not taking the time to chill for some moments, my system will be on overdrive. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I know I might crash, and like I need to be so hyper alert for those 2 days. It's like, wow, I'm just so excited. But also at the same time, as I said, I need to save that momentum. Okay, so maybe it's that energy of like choosing where you put your momentum in the right places, right? So you don't overburn yourself out. Okay, the next card is Citrine, Sun, Clarity. Shining in the right direction. This is what I just heard. Point your star in the right direction and follow the yellow brick road. Oh my God. I'm sure some of you are used to my like words by now, but yeah, like this is the stuff I hear. And the clouds I'm seeing, even in this card I will show you, you can see it's like yellow clouds energy. So it's like follow the yellow brick road towards the yellow clouds, and citrine is yellow, the sun is yellow, clarity towards the clarity. Number 18 is on the card. Maybe that could mean something to somebody. And there's some shells on the card as well. There's like a Greek coin and some gold scarab beetles. Wow, I never noticed that. That's amazing. It's kind of like my ring. Look. And then like, whoa. And actually look, this ring, look, I've got a ring here. I bought it in Egypt when I went last September, and it's a scarab beetle ring. Oh, this is also a sign for me. Also feels like very alignment this week. Like after all the chaos and purging and death and rebirth and triggers, whatever. And also I wanted to talk about something else, but I think I'll save that for next time. It's about bare minimum. I'm going to do a whole video on that. So citrine, that energy back of empowerment and gold. Like, look, I really felt like I'm always in gold, but yeah, maybe a message for you guys. Invest in something that makes you feel high value, like gold. Or if you don't want to invest in gold, then at least citrine, which is a stone of abundance and empowerment and confidence and shining. Feels so good today. Oh my God. Holding this energy. Yes. And that's what I mean by high standards, because when you know that you're worth more, you're not going to accept bare minimum, and you're only available for royal treatment. As I said, that's like a whole other topic, but this is like saying no to a lot of things and closing the doors and just being like ruthless so that you can only focus on that one clear big dream that you have for yourself, or whatever your path is, wherever you're heading, whatever you want. Pluto, black tourmaline, regeneration. Interesting, because I've been wearing a black tourmaline necklace. Maybe you've seen it in all my videos, pretty much. And the chain broke. So I don't have another chain which is like that quality of gold that I want to wear with my my black tourmaline necklace. And it's even got like a little gold crusting on it. It's so beautiful. But maybe it's a sign, like when my jewelry like breaks or disappears, I take that as a sign that it's had its purpose. So I also follow that, and now I've been drawn to the obsidian. Look at these, like insane. How can you not love those? With gold and black. Yeah, so now I've been drawn to these crystals, and obviously I can't wear those, but it's fine. I'm in the house these days, and then when I always have my smoky quartz pendulum in my handbag, just always, and a shungite in both my handbags, so that protects from EMF. I literally could share so much about crystals. Never really thought about it. This is such an easy topic for me. If somebody wants to know more from my perspective and my experience, I've experienced the most amazing meditations with crystals and tapping into that energy and connecting with them and receiving messages from them. So yeah, let me know. Yeah, okay, so black tourmaline, dark feminine energy, night vision senses, hidden powers. That's what I just heard. Hidden powers, the energy of the black rose. And we've got like a kind of like the black tourmaline of new beginnings. Like there's an arch here. Yeah, I'm so feeling like follow your nose, not your eyes. Your gold is on the other side of your shadow. Your wealth, your prosperity, the money, available resources to you, your abundant storage is available to you once you pass the test. Oh, I'm getting it now. I'm really feeling that as well. So you've got to go through, if you still haven't passed this period, eclipse, of feeling this heaviness, you've got to get through it, and there's a gold lining. Whoa. And the card is number 11. So yeah, that is what is coming through today. I hope that brought you value. If you want to know more about me, what I'm about, what I'm doing, I will put my links in the bio this time. And yeah, I think from next week I'm going to start getting back into writing the book. So yesterday I opened my document of 500 plus pages of everything I had written for the book, and I was just almost crying that I wrote that. And I realized sometimes you don't even know your potential until you take some steps back and then go back to something and you're like, wow, I did that, and it's brought that joy and excitement back. So yeah, I really now understand the rest and the reflection and the system diagnostics in a whole new way. Well, okay, I hope you have an amazing Monday, and I'll catch you soon.